Okay, so using the points that I mapped out on this page, I'm going to try and turn that into an essay. Now, if you look at how many pages they've given you, you've got 1, 2, 3, and a bit. Now, I actually used 3 sides for this. Some of my paragraphs are longer than others, and there is a balance here, because although it's worth 20 marks, it's actually really hard to get full marks this question. But I'm going to try and give you a good example. Okay, so Alice's discovery is established as life-changing, referring to our question. However, whether it will be catastrophe or victory depends on how you interpret the characterization. That's good. Characterization, I'm picking up on the writer's methods. Okay. Alice seems on the one hand to be positioned as the unlikely hero, the underdog. And I've got some quotations. A volunteer on summer holiday, not trained. She revels in the prospect of proving herself by surprising the team with her discovery. This invests the mystery object with significance, socially, historically, personally. So it matters why she finds it. Conversely, the capricious protagonist, there are marks for using good vocabulary because it shows you've made a perceptive answer, could be seen as a weak and foolish victim. Remember, protagonist just means main character. Or a flawed tragic hero, the object sealing her sad fate. Pick up on fates, that's plotting. Indeed, Alice seems far from heroic when she refuses to tell Sheila, her best friend, while she is tempted to join her friends and colleagues. Alice continues to act as a lone wolf. The writer suggests her motives are petty to prove herself, and her determination borders on folly. So I'm evaluating, but I'm always keeping in mind what the writer suggests. That's a really helpful phrase. This ambiguity, if it's ambiguous, it's not clear. It's not clear whether we want her to succeed or not. Over the import of Alice's discovery does not lessen the mystery the writer creates. The extended imagery of the appealing, glinting object suggests it has been left there on purpose. It is propped against the mountain, neat and tidy, both suggesting intention and a placer of the object. This is then developed into a giant hand, the hand of history, of a god, or an intelligent life force perhaps. The writer is at pains to signal that Alice is right to hope as she digs, revelation beckons. So I'm discussing plotting now. Finally, move on to the narrator. The omniscient narrator, the all-knowing narrator, colours this story with Alice's emotions, lending extra weight to the outcome of her dig. Her anxious feelings that she knows she should fetch someone, creates empathy with the adventurous protagonist. It certainly matters to her. More overtly, that means obviously though, the writer signals that Alice may regret and certainly reconsider her actions, switching from present to future tense. It highlights the importance of her decision to stay. How different things might have been implies an unexpected change in the course of events. The authorial comment seems to seal Alice's fate when she is doomed. The subjunctive mood is cleverly used, if she had played by the rules, to suggest that she has made a fatal error in continuing alone and will face the consequences in the plotting of this story. The tone remains sinister and oppressive as Alex works on either a fool or a hero. Okay, so there we go. So that was how many paragraphs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 paragraphs. And that should be enough to get a decent mark. But even I can totally prove that it will be full marks. Good luck with your response.